Hey friends, Berdel warrior here, and my topic today is the power of encouragement in the workplace. You find a lot of times that we don't get enough encouragement in the workplace, and so this article is from Gary Ray Blogs, okay? And so if you think about it, so what do you think about encouragement, encouraging your people? And so here is one thought. We are unreasonable, unlogic, and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of selfish motive. Do good anyway. If you are if you are successful, you win false friend and true enemies. Succeed anyway. The good you do today will be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Honesty and frankness make you vulnerable. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building may be destroyed overnight. Build anyway. People really need help, but may attack you if you help them. Help people anyway. Give the world the best you have, and you will be kicked in the teeth. Give the world the best you have got anyway. And this is taken from Mother Teresa. And here is another one. If your action inspired others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. And this is from John Quincy Adams. So we just need to learn the skills of how to encourage our employee. And so if you think about a new orientation, okay, we find that a lot of company haven't really spent a lot of time preparing leaders to give praise and recognitions to their staff. And we think about, every leaders, it seems like they are left uh, to depend or find ways to balance and grow the office expectation and the employees, or how you want to appreciate the employee. It seemed like they left that up to the leader. So you as a leader have to find ways of helping your employees. Okay, you might want them to work better, but then here it is. Are you one of those boss or supervisor that you have built a relationship with your coworkers or with your employees? Okay, is there a barrier that you are too busy for them to come to you? Or here's another one. Are you one of those leaders that you take the praise of your team? Okay, you the one that take the praise. It's like you want to be the center. You want to have all this attention, and then you make the mistake of taking all the credit without praising your team. So you might be one of those person that might want to take a look at that. Okay, as today leaders look at different ways to find ways to acknowledge or appreciate their employee. We know that the economy is very tight, right? People are on a tight budget. They in your work places that might be on a tight budget, but even with all that, you still need to find a way to give more value to your team. So, you might want to, as a leader, you might want to find ways to be better, ways of building a better relationship with your team. So you got to really commit to your team. What is it that you're looking for? And what then here it is. Maybe at the end of the day or while they're doing the project, you could just go ahead and praise them, give them, tell them about the work they're doing and how good that you value them. Okay, here's another 5 reasons why employee praise and recognition are given. Okay, so here number 1, words have power to motivate, or you can also tear them down. Okay, so sometimes we have to allow our emotions to say things, and then we have to be accurate. Sometimes we say things as leaders that might hurt our relationship with our employees. So you might want to be very cautious of that. And if that has happened, you got to also find the ways of correcting that mistake that you have made. Okay. So number two is timing is everything in giving recognition. So you just have to find a way, maybe just write a note, right? Give them a note. Of how much you appreciate them. But here's the other thing: when you do that note, make sure that you are genuine. It's coming from the heart. It's not something that you just I guess in your rush you probably might not say the right words. Okay, number three, people usually leave a boss before they leave an organization. So for instance, if you're a leader, if you are not being good at recognizing or uh, value your employee, chances are they will stop listening to you as the leader, and then sooner or later they will eventually leave. Okay, so you got to find ways of giving appreciation to them. And here's number four: we tend to invest in what we feel is important instead of having maybe different personal development classes, spending time with the employee and find out what is it that they really need. Okay, maybe you might want to meet with them. I remember when I used to work in corporate America, you usually have a time, maybe Monday, that you just sit there and plan the workflow, right? And then that would be a great time to give appreciation to different individuals, in front of the group. So you as a leader would have to find different ways of giving appreciation to your team. And then number five, great leaders don't wait until the end of the year at the Christmas parties to express their appreciation to their team. You got to do that on a daily basis. All assignment that you give your employee is, or your coworkers, or your team members, is important. So you just need to find the time to really appreciate them. Maybe even taking them out to lunch as a group, right? Taking them out to lunch, that might be another thing that you can do to show appreciation. And then, of course, you might do all that and you still have complaints, right? You have complaints. But then that is in every business. People will come to you and complain and complain. So you just have to realize that that will happen, and you just have to figure out a way, to go beyond that, I mean, we all make mistakes, right? We all make mistakes, so we just have to be have an accountability measure. Okay, so you will want to be able to have a trust within the work environment, so people could come to you with whatever issue they have, whether it's small or large. You want to take care of the small stuff, so it doesn't get to be a large problem later. So you have to come up with the right balance. So then you might really ask for feedback of how you can be a better leader within your group. I mean, even if you're online, you might have meetings and see how it is that you can better serve your people that's looking up to you. Okay, so these are just how to create a balance in the workplace. But then here, if you look at 3 John 1:8, it says, "We therefore ought to receive such, that we might be fellow helpers to the truth." And then it says here, our goal as team is to emulate God's example. As As team players, we should inspire to be more like God so we can inspire others to seek the truth and love. This expands the rank of teamwork throughout all human beings and the world we live in. So we want to do whatever we do, we want to be able to give praise and honor and glory to God, okay? And then if you look at Ecclesiastic 4:9, Ecclesiastic 4:9, it says, "Two are better than one, because they have a good rewards for the labor." So you just want to be able to work as individual, as a team, and work in unison. So, because if you think about it, it's a bigger, whatever project we're doing is bigger than us. Okay, it's bigger than us. So my brother, my sister, I hope that you have enjoyed this podcast, and I have enjoyed making it for you. And if you want to dive deeper and go a little bit deeper, just visit berdelwarrior.com. Talk to you guys soon.